This is such a great event. We love coming here year after year. We've seen some familiar faces tonight, and the money coming to us after this event is so helpful for sustaining our hospital.
The annual Taste of the Fun Coast returned yesterday at Hammock Beach Spa and Resort, raising over $10,000 for the Sea Turtle Hospital at Whitney Laboratory. Kat Eastman, Sea Turtle Program Manager, explains how the funds will be used.
It's the critical care that we provide to our sick and injured sea turtle patients.
Vic is a volunteer and tells WNZF what a typical day looks like at the Sea Turtle Hospital.
Oh my gosh, typically there's anywhere from 6 to 8 or 9 patients, and then a lot of babies besides that. This time of year, there's a lot of the washbacks. So it's a lot of animal treatment, patient care. My job as the janitor, basically, is a lot of tank cleaning and food prep.
Kat Eastman highlights that volunteers like Vic play a vital role in the community.
Just get involved in your community, whether it's volunteering with us or it's volunteering picking up trash on our beaches or our parks. There's so many great ways to be a steward of our environment, and, the turtles thank you and we thank you.
Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, October 30th.
Over the weekend, deputies handled 706 calls for service, conducted 108 traffic stops, and made 24 arrests.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley reviews last weekend's crime activity in Flagler County.
Some of those notable arrests was a convicted felon was arrested after he almost hit a deputy when he didn't want to follow directions at a traffic crash scene and fled, being pursued by the Florida Highway Patrol and another deputy. He wrecked his car just inside Volusia County at the Super 8 Motel on US 1 and 95 and then was found inside a hotel room. He had been previously arrested for aggravated assault on a pregnant woman, grand theft of motor vehicle, burglary of convenience, and was on probation. He turned what would have been a misdemeanor into multiple felonies and is now in the Green Roof Inn. In another case, a convicted felon was arrested for possessing a weapon and threatening the crowd after he was drunk and was involved in a disturbance. Deputies actually heard the disturbance and located where the argument was occurring. He was also arrested and taken to the Green Roof Inn. And finally, a woman was arrested for stealing a car after she tricked the owner to get out of the car because she claimed that the tires on the Jeep were flat. When they got out to check, she jumped in the car and fled. Well, she didn't stay free very long. She was arrested and taken to the Green Roof Inn. Another busy weekend and great job by our deputies.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
Airbnb and all the online platforms, some of them have agreements with other counties. They do not have an agreement with Flagler County.
We continue our deep dive on short-term vacation rentals with a pair of local experts.
Flagler County Tax Collector-elect Shelley Edmondson says short-term rental properties generate millions of dollars toward the county's 5% tourist development tax.
This past fiscal year, our fiscal year ends September 30th, we collected from October 1 of last year to September 30th of this year, $4.321 million, right? So quite a bit of money. That is down from the previous year, which was just over $4.5 million. That money that we collected was from a total of 1,621 accounts, roughly. So the way we list our accounts in our system is by property. So we have just over 1,600 rentals in Flagler County.
Flagler County Attorney Al Hadid says enforcing occupancy rates is the key to protecting the county's rental properties from becoming weekend party pads.
Everyone who's registered has to identify a contact, a person on a 24-hour basis that we can contact. So that is one method. The other method commonly used by our residents is to call the sheriff's office. So the sheriff will respond to those and break up any party activities where there's, the noise levels are too loud, the activity is too boisterous, or there's, profanity being screamed out across the neighborhood and so on.
For more real estate talk, tune into Real Estate Matters with Toby Tobin, Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Daryl Moody.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.